Stanley Park, where giant cedar trees touch the sky, where ocean waves meet deep green forests, and where millions come to walk, breathe, and escape city life. But behind this peaceful beauty lies a story of Indigenous history, violent storms, mysterious events, and a battle to protect one of the world's most iconic urban parks today. We uncover the full history and secrets of Stanley Park, one of Canada's greatest natural treasures. Let's begin. Long before Vancouver existed, the land we now call Stanley Park belonged to the Coast Salish First Nations. For thousands of years, they fished along the shores, carved canoes, built villages, and used the forest for medicine, food, and cultural traditions. Some trees here are over 800 years old, standing long before European explorers arrived. This wasn't just a forest. It was a homeland, a community, a sacred place. In the mid-1800s, European settlers arrived on the west coast. Seeing the giant trees in Deep Harbor, logging camps quickly appeared. Then military posts. Then the beginnings of a city. But in 1888, something unexpected happened. Instead of turning the peninsula into factories or military land, the government protected it as a public park named after Lord Stanley. Stanley. Park looks like untouched nature, but it hides stories, forgotten by time. Families once lived inside the park for decades after it became public land. The famous hollow tree, hundreds of years old, was so large people parked cars inside it for photos. A mysterious statue of a girl in a red dress stands by the seawall, her true identity still debated. And Deadman's Island, once a burial ground, holds haunting stories and history. The deeper you look, the more secrets appear. Stanley Park has survived storms powerful enough to reshape the land. In 2006, a massive windstorm hit with winds of 120 kilometers per hour. More than 10,000 trees were ripped from the ground. Ancient cedars and firs cracked like matchsticks. Trails disappeared. Viewpoints collapsed, but slowly. The forest healed itself. New growth returned. Nature rebuilt what was lost. Today, Stanley Park is considered one of the best parks on Earth. People bike the 9-kilometer seawall. Visit the totem poles at Brockton Point. Explore Beaver Lake and Lost Lagoon. And admire views of Lions Gate Bridge, stretching over the ocean. More than 8 million people visit every year, yet the forest remains wild, filled with coyotes, owls, eagles, raccoons, and seals along the shore. With millions of visitors every year. The park faces challenges: trail damage, wildlife safety, climate change, and storm threats. But Vancouver continues to restore habitats, protect wildlife, and preserve the park's natural identity. Stanley Park is more than a tourist destination. It's a living forest inside a modern city. A rare place where nature and urban life live in harmony. From ancient indigenous lands to a modern urban forest, Stanley Park carries stories of culture, survival, storms, and beauty. It reminds us that nature can thrive even in the heart of a busy city. If you enjoyed this journey, hit like, subscribe, and share your favorite part of Stanley Park in the comments. Stay curious.